So if I've heard this once, I've heard it 1,000 times. I was talking to an entrepreneur today about potentially selling his business. He wants to get it ready. He's not ready now, but he wants to know what he needs to do over the next couple of years in order to be ready when he is ready. And I told him that it's really a function of how much distance that you. It's a matter of putting distance between you as the owner and the business that you're trying to build. Releasing control is really what drives enterprise value the most, and putting good people in place. And he said, I can't do that because, this business without me, it's nothing. I give everything to this business, and this business needs me. And I asked him, is it really that the business without you is nothing, or is it that you without the business feel like you are nothing? And that really is the thing that most people are trying to say that they don't want to say, which is, if I don't have this business, if I don't come into work every day, if I don't deal with these issues that the business presents to me on a daily basis to fill my day, then I will be left with a void where I have to kind of deal with my own sense of self-worth and what is my value outside of this thing that I've given some portion of my life to. And that's not a reason to not sell. It's just a reason to understand that you may be holding on to something not out of the economic thing that you may get from it or from the freedom thing like you've been telling yourself for so long, but it's because you're scared. You're scared to maybe be at home more and have conversations that you've been avoiding for a long time, or you're scared to kind of ask what the next stage of life could look like, or you're scared to open up yourself to new possibilities, maybe possibilities of things that you are a beginner at when you've been so comfortable in the entrepreneurial life. And those are really, when people get on calls to talk about business and valuation stuff, they get into the business problem of what they need to fix, employees and all that stuff. But it's almost always a mirage to a deeper, more personal problem that they're facing. And the business is almost always the Trojan horse of what's actually going on. And so it's really a function of allowing yourself to release control of the parts of the business that you can, and putting people in place and allowing them to win. And then more and more you put distance in, and then that distance gives you the space where you can figure out what you want to do for the rest of your life. And you also get paid to walk away in the process.